Hey, I'm Elena. Your current team needs no introduction, of course. They're excited to be working with us. Everything's set up and ready to go. On this opposite recognition. Finally, let's do this for real. Sorry it took so long. You know what these legal types are like? Yes, sir. No, sir. Here's 80 pages of needless jargon, sir. Anyway, believe it or not, this is my excited face. Come on, come on. Let me show you what we've got. So, all the usual stuff. Merchandising, likeness, blah, blah, blah. But the really juicy stuff is their expectation of you. They need you to challenge yourself all season, be the best you can be, dominate your teammate, become a legend. All that jazz. Now, it's over to you. Okay, here we are. It's contract time. The team are expecting you to improve as your career evolves. And so am I. Here, we will be setting you a contractual target with the team, so that this progress can be tracked by both parties. You're here a longer... Ah, we're signed. That sounds awesome to say. Time to go crush that target. I'll see. Quickly, before we gear up for the first race this season, a couple of things. Throughout your... We also have a wonderful team of specialists that will be dedicating some of their time to help us this season. Driver Details contains all the important information for your accolades, contracts, rivalries, and driver ratings. Keep an eye on it throughout the season. Your specialists are a team of completing... You... Welcome to your Contracts Hub. Here, you'll be able to view your current contract and all the information relating to it. To start, these are your active accolades through your glorious F1 career. Across close, if you're each... This graph will... You...
Okay, mate. In order to... Finally... Upgrades can be purchased by you and your team. For each... Finally...
Each you you can see your selected goals.
Right, I'm afraid to say that we've had a major issue on the production line earlier this week, and the entire development package for the weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
The long wait is over. This is it, a brand new season. And before the show gets well and truly underway, we've got the all-important matter of a free practice session. It's great to be back.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check. And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye. And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park, and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Here are the top 5 cars as things stand. Verstappen, Norris, Bortoletto, Hadjar and Doohan. Okay, I'm afraid we've been pushed down to P16. 30 seconds left in the session. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 18.2. Verstappen, and we're in front of Alonso, Tsunoda and Norris.
Sorry guys, I'm sorry man, really sorry.
Pitting this lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. The winter is over. It's time for Formula One 2025. Yes, that long break that you've all been coping with so well can now be put to the back of your minds. It's on-track action and it's off-track drama. That's what we're looking forward to. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. It's a combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners, making it a very tricky track when it comes to overtaking. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday and he'll start from pole position, and it's Fernando Alonso alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Lawson, Yuki Tsunoda and Piastri, Albon, Doohan, Mortalletta and Charles Leclerc, Behrman, Norris, George Russell and Hulkenberg, Sainz, Antonelli, Pierre Gasly and Esteban Ocon, Stroll and Isaac Hadjar rounds off the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. So I'm sure there'll be plenty to talk about this afternoon, and who's going to talk about it with us? None other than Naomi Schiff. Hi Naomi. As much as I like testing, and I do love testing, and I've really enjoyed the build-up here and all the speculation, I really want to see some action. And finally today, we get some proper action on the track.
This is always such an exciting time in the season. First of all, it's the first time they'll be racing their new cars. So that's always an exciting thing for drivers to look forward to. But also, they've had a long time off during the winter break. So it's about dusting the cobwebs off, getting the rust off of their bones, and really getting their elbows out there and having some fun.
All right, let's have a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Okay, mate, we might need to look at a new race strategy.
I cannot believe it! I cannot believe it!
Safety car deployed.
Sorry guys.
Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a... Just a moment, stand by. Green flag. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. Okay, Lewis, that's Charles ahead of you now. Right, here we go. Let's look to get past quickly and put them on the back foot. Green flag, we're racing again, let's go.
Mode 9. Or press and hold the overtake.
Why? Why mode 9?
And then press and hold the overtake, Max. If you're in mode 7, thank you.
Okay, just follow the safety car. Don't worry about the target now.
Yeah, just sliding around out here, mate. Front and rears.
Yeah, understood. We believe he's overheating. Like to gain the back.
To avoid a penalty, slow down, maintain positive delta.
Yep.
Right.
16th, we got P16. Norris just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, Hulkenberg's behind you now. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. And that's 14 laps to go. Okay, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD. Got to give that position back, mate. We're under safety car conditions and you can't overtake. Return the position. Okay, go, go, go. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Don't forget, you've got more control than ever over your ERS mode, so play around with them in your MFD. Don't forget about the overtake ERS mode in your MFD. It's a good boost but drains quickly, so use it with caution. Push, push. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. Okay, clear. past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. Okay, Lewis, let's try and climb up the order if we can. We're setting you a new target. Push, push.
Okay, mate, okay.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good.
To avoid the denied DRS, we suggest upshift and then DRS.
Please leave it. Yes, leave it. I'm running the car as we go, mate. Just leave me to it with the DRS. It's not an issue.
Great stuff. It looked like you made easy work of that target. Let's try and keep that going right through to the end of the race. Okay, Sainz is ahead of you. job. Nice overtake. Gap to your teammate ahead, 2.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're sitting in 7th. Time last lap, 1 minute 24.1. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 1.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're currently 6th. And the time last lap, 1:23.9. Sat in P8, well done. The distance to the leader, 9.5 seconds. Okay, Russell's ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Ocon's behind you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. All right, 6 laps to go now. Okay, Lewis, engine's running too hot. Engine is running too hot. Let's keep it a bit cooler for now, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay, mate, we didn't get what we needed there, I'm afraid. But head down, chin up, and let's focus on the rest of the race.
I'm minus 5 brake bites and the thing just doesn't turn. It's unbelievable.
Tyre condition still looking good. And you've got P7, 7th place. Okay, gap to leader, 9.3 seconds. Oscar's ahead of you. Less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. Russell behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff. Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
checkered flag.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Not where we want to be, but we'll get there. Let's keep pushing. Thanks.
Yuki Tsunoda takes the checkered flag and wins.
And to get a victory at the first race of the season, this might be a sign of things to come. One thing's for sure is that this performance will be giving the team and the driver relief and confidence going into the rest of the season.
It's time to bring out the bubbly and spray it around. It's our podium celebrations. And the little man towers over the rest. It's the top step of the podium for Yuki Tsunoda. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.